Alright, so here is the video I promised you of the merch dashboard that I created in Google Sheets. So what you see here is the dashboard tab. This is a shared Google Sheet, so you can have access to this. Just make a copy of it, and you can get access either from a link in the Facebook group or on the blog. Once you make a copy, you'll have access to all this, what you see here. You want to head over to the Data tab. And here I have a bunch of dummy data that I created that mimics what you would download in the CSV file from your merch account. So you would download your CSV file, add it to the bottom of this. So for instance, here I'll grab some more. Pretend I just downloaded some new data. I paste it into this. You want to paste it in starting at the date cell. And then what I do is come in here and drag these out to fill out the rows and columns that will drive some of the data on the dashboard. If you have more, if you've uploaded some more, so maybe I'm at like 500 now, I can just say 500 there, and that will help me out on the dashboard as well. So now if I go back to my dashboard, I'll see all the data here updated to show that I have 500 shirts live, total unique sellers for the week. I pull that from that data tab. Total percentage of portfolios sold this week, and then overall year to dates. So this is all just from that CSV file. We get all this great data. So you'll see things like your trend on sales versus cancellations for the week. Your unique sellers for the week. So this is unique individual designs that have sold this week. So if you have one that's like really, Eclipse comes to mind, where people had like one Eclipse shirt that really took off, but nothing else really sells. You can see how healthy your account is here by looking at the percentage of what's selling versus your total inventory. Breakdowns on gender, size, color. I don't have it in here yet, but now I'm going to be adding a breakdown on product type now that we have it defined in that file as well on premium versus standard shirt versus long sleeve shirt, which is available now as well. Top 15 designs with their royalties. So here you'll break out. It'll list you which are your top 15 sellers and how much royalty you made on them, so you can kind of make some decisions on, do you need to upload these into premium? Are they standards? How can you maybe blow out that design into other niches, or just make variations on that design if you want to capture more of that market there. So those are just a few of the things that you can get from this dashboard. Of course, you can expand upon it as much as you'd like. I can think of things that you might want to add right off the bat, is just maybe the year-to-date sales trends, like monthlies instead of by week. That might be interesting to look at. You can expand on the data tab here as well. Like you can add more columns in here. I have a separate sheet that I'm running that I've kind of enhanced a little bit for my personal needs, where I've added in the niche on all of these, so then I can break down which niches are selling better than others. That's a manual process. I don't get that data from merch. I actually have to go in, and as I add new rows, I'll type in what the niche is. There's also a couple of other tabs in here. You'll see these run that dashboard as well, but just so you know, this is a pivot table on the weekly numbers. So this is how I got those weekly numbers. So the sum of the units sold, sum of cancellations, unique. So this is our unique design sold, and then revenue and royalties. This is the top sellers tab, broken down by name of shirt or design, and which month they've sold in, and how many sold that month, and so forth and so on. There's also a pivot table in here. This last one is just kind of a free-for-all. If you want to just run some reports here, I just have an example which I talked about when I first did the video on this pivot table video I did that shows cancellations or this is cancellations by color. So that's where I discovered that dark heathers is definitely a problem. With merch, they run out of stock or shifting the machines around. Who knows what they're doing? So that's kind of it. Feel free to, like I said, this is free for you guys. Just make a copy of it, alter it, do whatever you want with it. Hopefully it'll be helpful to you as it has been for me. That's it. I hope you like it. Oh yeah, I'm going to be doing more videos, so hit the subscribe button somewhere around here, and just follow me and tell all your friends about the POD podcast. Thanks.